All right, so little just snafu. I had cut myself with the, be careful when you're using this. And I was bleeding way more than I thought because I didn't feel it because it's so sharp. And I wound up getting blood all over her, but I just used just a baby wipe and just scrubbed it off because I was like, oh my gosh, I literally just cleaned this baby from years and years of, you know, she's a 1980, what's her bum say? 1985 doll. I think 85, or I can't see if that's 85 or 86, but in any case, very old. So I was able to, that's just a wet spot to get that out. And because her head was already loose and I was able to cut the zip tie, her head came off. However, we want to make sure I'm going to take out the actual, pull the zip tie out itself. So this way I don't have to worry about pulling it out when I replace it after her reroute is done. So now we're just going to bring that little piece back that I pushed in. We didn't want, because before we needed to push it in so I could have the flat part of the zip tie to cut, but I need it back out so I can pull it out. And now it's just gonna come out, and that is out. And as you can see, I did kind of rip her a little bit, but that will be a really easy stitch when I finish and when I pop her body back on. And pretty much for now, her body is done. It's nice and clean. I got my blood off of it, and I'm just gonna put her body away for safekeeping because it probably will take me a few weeks, at least, especially with the holidays and everything like that. It'll probably take me a few weeks to reroute her head, because I still have to unroot her, which will take a while, and then reroute her. So, I mean, it might not even be, honestly, if I'm being honest, it might not even be to the beginning of the year till I'm ready to reattach her. So I'm going to put her somewhere safe. But in the meantime, we need to pop off this head. This, not head, I don't know what you call it. This is also a tricky part as well. And I don't know what I did with my awl. Ah, here's my awl. This is what we're going to use. And I remember from my first reroute that this part was a little tricky. But I'm going to kind of just finesse this in there and start to really just go around. And again, wow, I'm just like, I'm on a roll today. Just like hurting myself all over. So this is just loosening it. However, there is 4 tabs under here that I learned about with my first one. So see how I've kind of loosened it? I'm not going to be able to just pull that out because there are 4 tabs. And again, at least I didn't get it on her this time, but I just hurt myself with the awl. After this, I think I'm going to call it a night with this because I'm clearly just hurting myself all over. So I'm just going to, you have to be really careful because we do not want to get cut those tabs off. So right now we're just kind of going to work it back and forth. Just kind of, this is tricky. And one of the things I noticed, and this is really with this and why I'm liking rerouting and doing this whole process, is I am, and I don't know if it's my generation, but or just our society now that is, you know, instant gratification, or the fact that most of my generation, including myself, we have ADHD, Gen X. But this forces me, this whole process forces me to slow down because there's nothing fast about this, at least not as fast as I would like. So, if I remember, oh, I'm getting some headway. Making some headway. I don't know if you could see that. It's hard to video, even though I have a stand for this. And so we're making some headway, but again, I know there's 4 tabs. 3 of tabs, maybe. Whoop! Actually, maybe this one didn't have tabs. So I lied. Apparently, this one had no tabs. So it did just pop out. But from what I understand, most do have tabs, and I discovered that on my last one. And maybe it's just the head mold too, because on the other, my first reroute, So this one is head mold 2. I don't remember which one my first one was, but my other one was, maybe it was a factory thing, because my other one was definitely, I thought she was a 2 as well, but my other one was from a P factory, because I didn't realize about pox when I got her, and that she wound up with a little bit of pox. This one is from, not the P factory. This one is from KT factory. So maybe that has something to do with it, that because not only is there no tabs, but if I remember correctly, my other one, my first reroute, it was a much bigger tab. So anyhow, that was actually easier than it was to remove my first one. And then I'll just show you what the inside looks like. And I am going to, again, but not tonight because I've been hurting myself all over, I am going to, my next step is going to be to take the X-Acto knife and kind of stick it inside and like make a lot of cuts on the yarn inside, try to reach that. And then I will take pliers and start to pull from the top. And that's a process too, but I will try to video that as well. Since the last time I did not video myself removing the head or the hair, I just kind of did little videos after and took like pictures after. So with each one I do, I am learning, and I am trying to video more of the process, and especially any changes in the process, so that you guys can follow along and maybe do something, do your own restore and reroute. Thanks for watching.